Hello. Today I have a great bean salad for you featuring chickpeas and fresh veggies. It's our chickpea salad with tomatoes and cucumbers, a terrific vegetable side dish that goes well with just about any main dish you're serving. Or this can be your main dish for a meatless meal or when you just want a light meal. Okay, to start, I'm using one 15.5-ounce can of low sodium chickpeas. Now, chickpeas, or garbanzo beans as they're also known, are something I always have in my pantry as they're a great and quick, easy way to add low-fat protein to any dish. And they taste good too. Now, I always drain canned beans through the colander and then I give them a really good rinse under cool water. That way you can rinse off a good amount of the sodium even if they are low-sodium beans. Okay, so those are good to go and I'm adding them to my serving bowl here. Now I'm adding 1 cup of chopped tomatoes. In the summertime, I love to use fresh beefsteak tomatoes because they're in season. But during the other months, I'll use grape tomatoes when they're on sale, or no salt canned chopped tomatoes. So here I have a cucumber that I've already peeled. I'm going to show you how I seed it. Now, you don't have to seed or peel it, but I prefer to do both for this salad. Just cut the cucumber in half lengthwise. And now, I'll just take a spoon and scoop out all the seeds in the middle by dragging the spoon down the length of the cucumber. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Now I'm going to chop up my cucumber so that I can add it to the bowl. All right, it's ready to add to the bowl. Next, I have 2 celery stalks that I've already rinsed. And I'm going to chop them up, both the stems and the leaves. A lot of times people don't use the leaves, but celery leaves actually have a lot of flavor in them and they're edible, so go ahead and chop them up. So into the bowl goes my celery. Now, I have 1 red bell pepper that I've already seeded and chopped. I'm going to add that in. You can use any color of bell pepper you'd like. Green, red, orange, yellow. They're all good for you. Next, I have 1/4 of a red onion that I've already sliced, and in that's going to go. Now, if raw onions are a little too strong for you, use either Vidalia onions, which are sweet onions with less bite, or you can take your sliced red, white, or yellow onion and add it to a bowl of cold water with ice. Let that sit for about 15 minutes, then drain the water and add your onions to the salad. The ice water takes away some of that extra tang from the raw onion. Okay, so next I have some fresh cilantro that I rinsed in a bit of cold water, and I've blotted it dry with a dish towel. Now, fresh cilantro looks a lot like fresh Italian flat leaf parsley, but they taste different. It's not to say that parsley wouldn't work in this recipe. It would be just fine, but you'd be missing out on that distinct cilantro flavor that you often find in Mexican and Asian dishes. Okay, so just like we used all of the celery, I'm going to chop up all of the cilantro, both leaves and stems. I need about 1/2 cup of chopped cilantro. I'm thinking this looks like plenty. Let's see. Yeah. So now I'm going to add this into my bowl. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. You could use canola oil here if you prefer, along with 1/2 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. If you don't have balsamic vinegar, you could use red wine vinegar, white vinegar, or lemon juice instead. They all act as acids and give that tang to your typical vinaigrette style dressing. Okay, now for a little spice, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, which just has an amazing smoky scent and flavor, and a 1/4 teaspoon of sweet paprika. Now I'm going to give that a really good stir with my wooden spoon. And that's it. You can serve this right away or store it in the refrigerator. I just like to bring it to room temperature again before serving. I like to serve this salad with whole wheat pita slices and a simple grilled chicken. So there you have it, chickpea salad with tomatoes and cucumber, a quick, no-cook way to get more beans and veggies into your day. See you next time.